Episode 27. Molly's giving Liko Pokemon a checkup, meanwhile encouraging her to be bolder. This is solid advice for someone who's typically more calculating than active as Liko. So the group starts wandering around the wild area. So Roy's like, Rayquaza! The wild area was one of the best parts of Sword and Shield, so I'm gonna need a little bit more from it here than one Onix. Then Dot shows up. Quacker's all like, yeah, my mom finally let me out of the house. It looks like they're supposed to rendezvous with someone that Dot says has intel on Goth Rayquaza. But no one shows up, leaving Dot really disappointed in herself for making yet another mistake and feeling as if she's wasted everybody's time. She is a great example of that inner voice that we all have that can be very critical. Hatena's like, bad vibes, and runs off. While searching for it, an extremely vicious Dreadnought appears. Well, maybe not. It's a little random actually. And more randomly, out of the bushes, an ingredient seller appears. Then, among the villains, Spinel makes an appearance as well. Like, I was wondering where the heck this guy went. It seems they're the ones feeding the Volt Tacklers all this misinformation. I guess the crew just doesn't ever bother to verify the claims they get. So, it's Picnic Part 2. And apparently Dot's never had curry, which is a crime against humanity. So, Liko and Roy decide to prepare it for her. And now, it's a curry off. Perhaps Liko overcompensates around Dot. Maybe Roy or Curry brings it out of her, but I feel like she's a lot more extroverted here. Looks like she took Molly's advice about being more outgoing to heart. So the crew gets to kick back together, and Dot appreciates the companionship, taking in one of humanity's oldest rituals, sharing a meal. Oh, and people are saying that this is a potential Ash illusion. Why not? What I didn't see coming were the Explorers being Nidothing fans. Then the Explorers plan their next course of action, to steal the Terra Turtle. We learn not the pendant, but Rayquaza is responsible for awakening Lucius's Pokemon. And so that's what the Explorers decide to pursue. Later, Liko confesses to going out of her way in order to wash the taste of failure out with curry. Also, to reassure Dot that she's valued. Later, Diana suggests going to an antique shop in order to gain some potential answers on the Ancient Ball. I love curry. It has a rich history, and I've heard it described like music with its wide variety. Plus, if this were AG, they'd be making hamburgers, so I appreciate the bit of culture. I think we could all use a friend like Liko. Look at the disappointment when Dot starts to head back to the ship. That's because Liko is someone who pushes you out of your comfort zone, who reminds you of your value when you forget. These are the people you should keep in your life. It was a chill, yet spicy episode that we've seen a lot of before, so I give it a C.